Howdy, y'all. It is me, J Soldier Pro, once again. And y'all, today, well, first and foremost, you're probably wondering, Jay, why are you staring at some sea lanterns? Well, if you remember when I showed off my pyramid last, well, there's been a few changes. Just a few. I don't even want to admit how long this took. Honestly, I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, so explanation time. Well, first and foremost, before I go completely mental on that, I just want to say a few things. First and foremost, I do apologize for the basically non-existentness of uploads. With online school, that's kind of been, had to basically limit uploads a lot more. So, I do apologize for that. And also, trying to keep my anxiety and stress levels in check, that hasn't been easy either. But here we are. And another thing I want to go ahead and just say, I was actually planning on uploading a PvP video instead. I was in a fight yesterday on 2b2tpe with some other people as well. And, I accidentally deleted the video like a freaking idiot. I don't know why. I tried to edit it at 2 a.m. and something in my mind must have made me delete it. And so, yeah. No real way to say it other than I was an idiot, and because I was, it's gone. So, that's a rip. But here we are. We're totally not going to focus on that or anything. So, let's get on with the video. Yay, I guess? Anyway, so you're probably wondering, Jay, what the heck happened to the middle thing? Why aren't there lights? What the crowd is all this? Why is so much jungle wood? Why emerald blocks? Why is there a giant beacon in the middle? Why is there all this? Why is there a giant pathway? Why are there all these shulkers? And more importantly, why am I pointing out every little detail that 99% of people probably have not been asking? That's probably the more important one. So, as to why, and also maybe why on earth is there some farmland? That and more questions shall be answered. So, the reason for this, reason for this is because this is my storage. So, we got building blocks over here, and I'm not going to even remotely show off what every single one has, what every single chest has. If you really care, you can pause the video and you can look. We have rarities over here. And by the way, if some of this seems completely insane, some of these, I probably will be condensing this a bit more, especially in this category of the general items. I kind of went nuts on this, so yeah, if everything just kind of seems berserk, that's why. Okay, I guess we're looking at gas tiers, yeah. But anyways, and then there's just extra stuff, which I would show, but there's literally nothing there right now. But anyways, the jack-o'-lanterns, those symbolize general items. The emerald blocks, those symbolize rarities. And the jungle logs symbolize building blocks. I just did that to give me a visual representation. Okay, I just did that to give me a visual representation. Did I just seriously say what was it? Okay, representation, thank you, of where everything is. And then the mixture is just extra stuff, because if by some freaking way I manage to fill up everything, then it'll go into this little area, which I don't even know how in the crud that would happen, but you never know. I like to keep literally everything I collect, basically, so I guess it could happen. And these chests I haven't put to use yet, but these correlate with these. So, for example, these are for extra stuff. These are for building blocks. These are for rarities, and these are for general items. I basically needed something to do with the center, and I decided I might as well put the blocks I use the most over here. So, like, for rarities, I'll probably put my ores, I'll probably put, like, obsidian, I guess, like a Chango and apples and maybe bedrock or something. Building blocks like sandstone, maybe different types of wood and that sort of thing. Now this is going to be a lot more cluster. These aren't going to be too specific. So you're going to see stuff like ores or maybe things like wood and stuff like that. This is mostly just like, oh, okay, you know, like, this is just, like, for easy access to things. But if I have, like, a bunch of something, that's when I'll use, like, this area, if that makes sense. Or just store items that I really ever need. Like, for example, if I get some pink glass and I decide to add that to the system, the pink glass is going to be stored within this system back here. I'm not going to keep that up here, because when in the frick am I ever going to use pink glass? But, for example, sea lanterns or sandstone, I'll keep more up here, and then if I fill up an entire chest worth, like an entire double chest worth, then I'll start storing it back in that area, which I don't see that happening unless I dupe a whole bunch of them to insane proportions that I'll never use, but okay. But anyways, with all that out of the way, now it's time to talk about the farm. So, what the crud is going on over here? So basically, I was trying to decide what on earth I wanted to do with this area. Because as you can see, mob spawning is kind of an issue based on the zombie that I've already killed, the skeleton I've already killed, the freaking cow that refuses to move. How's your day going, Mooey? Mooey is just looking into everything because Mooey does not know what life is anymore. Don't worry, I don't think anyone knows what the heck we're doing right now with all this going on in the world. Anyways, so based on everything, yeah, makes some sense. So, in an attempt to make it so mobs can't really spawn as well, like hostile ones, which I mostly am doing because of skeletons, because they're annoying, and then creepers, because I like to go boom boom, and boom boom, going boom boom tends to destroy stuff, which is not good, when you're a builder. So, in an attempt to get rid of those, I really don't care about the zombies, nor do I really, care about the spiders. They're okay, I guess. But anyways, I went ahead over here and I put down some dirt, and I want to do it as well with the other sectors as well. And I basically want to convert those into farms just to kind of take up some space. Yeah, and I also have learned trying to hoe all this is going to be a freaking nightmare, so that's going to be really fun. And also these shulker boxes, don't worry about these or the few over there. I just have those out right now because I haven't felt like organizing them. I've put a lot of stuff into here, but I still have a lot of stuff to put in. I mostly have a lot of the cobblestone, a lot of the terracotta. I have mostly a lot of that to put in, but there's still some valuable stuff that I haven't put in here yet. Things like that, and I'm not even going to put everything in here to begin with. But, out of all the stuff I do plan on moving, I would say maybe I moved 50% of it, and that took maybe 3 or 4 hours. Anyways, of course we got the beacon going up, and then we also got sea lanterns galore for the ceiling. So, let me know what y'all think. I think that looks kind of nice. I tried to go with a kind of nice looking pattern, and that's the thing that which kind of stuck out to me. So, yeah, I hope that looks pretty good. But anyways, I do want to go ahead and also talk about, this base. So, last time my basic idea was to kind of like have some sort of village on the outside, but like do some more stuff in here. What I now am thinking about is in the village, I would like to put all sorts of different things. Like I want to put a smeltery, I want to put some farms, maybe, trying to think, maybe put some, maybe put like an enchanting area, like an enchanting thing. Also, just build some houses and some shops just for decoration. Stuff of that nature, really. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I think it'll be kind of neat. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And yeah, that's kind of it. Now, on the outside as well, I need a whole bunch of sand. Because it's like a 50 block area around the pyramid, that I need to basically have a floor of sand. So I need to go grinding for that. And I also want to build a skybox on the outside, which if you don't know what that is, I don't even know if that's a proper term. But basically, it's like you build like an artificial sky, so like you won't be able to see any like terrain or anything beyond it, and it'll be kind of like a barrier or whatever. I mostly want to do that just because I've always wanted to build a skybox. But in order to build such a skybox, I need a few shulkers worth of white concrete. I need a few stacks of yellow concrete, and then in other various like warmer colors. And then I'm also going to need 39 shulker boxes worth of blue concrete, so that's going to be fun. And that's assuming I did my math properly, which historically I don't even tend to do on this channel, so that's going to be really fun. But yeah, it should at least look interesting. See, if you thought this pyramid was big, if that ever gets completed, no, this pyramid won't be the big thing. But anyways, enough of the pyramid, enough of the base. I've also worked on something else, specifically Artemis, I believe it's how you pronounce it. If you remember, I showed that off, in a previous video. I went and I toured it, and I've been working on terraforming, so yeah, I'm gonna go and also show y'all that. So, let's go! Okay, so I have no idea why in the heck I have no idea why on earth I sounded like Mario after taking some drugs or whatever, but because I was trying to do a Mario impression, and then my voice was like, no, you're not allowed to. So that ended up sounding terrible. But yeah, there's been some minor terraforming. So if I can, I'll get a clip from last time I showed this off to kind of give an idea of how much this area specifically has changed. And, yeah, this is kind of just a comparison. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of mental. So, I did most of the terraforming. Let's see here. I did all this today. I did all this over here. I went ahead and I cleared out all this, cleared out this whole hill. I did all this, and I did most of this, though someone actually helped me with this one specifically. Not so much the terraforming, but just placing down some grass in this more flat area and stuff of that nature. And also, I have no idea what this is. This is cool. Someone just built this. Well, I assume building this would be more proper. But yeah, I've also gone ahead and I built this. Now, this is kind of bad terraforming, not gonna lie. What I had to do was basically, see how there's a flat plane because of this massive build? I had to go, and as you can see, my enchantment table's kind of close. So before there was like a sheer cliff. So what I had to do was I had to build up here And we had to like remove, and me and someone else, I can't remember their username for the life of me, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I just can't remember your username right now. But we basically had to go, we had to remove a bunch of land right here, and I had to build up this hill up here, kind of, to try to merge with this, which is what this enchantment table is on top of. And this build is, like, too close to the hill. I built it way too close. So, if I might try to terraform this in the future, but this wall doesn't look too bad, so I might just keep it like this. I don't really know. But that's how it looks right now. And then, I also removed all this right here. All this used to be like a massive hill. So I removed this, and then I also terraformed this area over here. I removed a bunch of blocks over here, and then I placed down blocks, and I tried to make it look kind of natural, which I think worked to a decent extent. And then I removed a decently sized hill. I wouldn't really call it a mountain or anything, but a hill over here, in order to make this look nicer. And I also went ahead and I terraformed some more right here. And this was the hardest part because I also terraformed a bit over here. And I wasn't the only one who cleared out some blocks. I can't remember who's building this, but whoever's building this, they also, I think, cleared out some blocks as well. But basically, minus the creeper hole. As I said, creepers like to go boom boom, and it's not too good for builders. But I basically had to try to mix in a gentle slope right here, like a gentle elevation change, with a sharp elevation change, with another gentle elevation change, with a very gradual elevation change right here, with a completely flat plane down here. So, and I also had to do it without going too far over here because I don't want it to interfere with this build, which looks like it's going to take up a whole bunch of room. So that's how we got this. I might edit the bottom a little bit, try to make it look a bit better, maybe try to flatten it out a bit more on the bottom, but minus that, I think this actually looks pretty good. And there haven't been any other changes I'm aware of, other than we got rid of the shulker box monstrosity over here. So that's good. And yeah, that's about it, really, and I can't say this enough, this clock tower looks amazing. But yeah, there's not much to really say other than that. But anyways, I think this video is like 20 minutes or close to it at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Sorry that this one's a bit more long than normal. It's just a lot to fit in one video. Once again, I do apologize for the non-existentness of the PvP video, because at 2 a.m. or whatever, I'm just guessing 2 a.m. by the way, I don't know if it was at 2 a.m. or not. My mind was editing, I guess, and I must have decided to just delete the freaking video, because that's smart. But anyways, yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all have enjoyed the video, make sure to have a great day, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, bye!